The Final Guardian: How One Pilot Became the Last Line of Defense. Welcome back to Untold Vietnam Chronicles, where we uncover the most crucial and heroic stories from the Vietnam conflict's final days. Tonight, we're exploring the ultimate defense story, the pilot who single-handedly defended the most classified American installation in Vietnam during the final evacuation, using innovative aerial tactics and psychological warfare to protect the base's secrets while ensuring complete destruction of classified materials. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button for more incredible stories of ultimate sacrifice and final stands during history's most critical moments. Like this video if you want to discover how Captain Robert Hayes became the final guardian during the last desperate hours of American involvement, proving that individual courage could protect the most sensitive secrets when everything else had failed. And let me know in the comments where you're watching from. I love connecting with our global community of military history enthusiasts. Now prepare yourself for the most intense final defense story you'll ever hear, because tonight we're meeting Captain Robert Hayes, the final guardian, whose last stand protected America's greatest secrets during the most critical hours in Vietnam War history. Chapter 1. The Last Assignment. Captain Robert Hayes received his final assignment on April 25, 1975, when he was ordered to defend Installation Omega-7, the most classified American facility in Vietnam, during the final evacuation as North Vietnamese forces advanced towards Saigon and conventional defenses had already been abandoned. Installation Omega-7 housed the most sensitive intelligence operations and classified research programs while containing materials that could compromise American national security if captured by enemy forces, making its protection during evacuation absolutely critical for national security. Hayes's qualifications for this assignment included extensive combat experience and demonstrated reliability under extreme pressure, while his psychological profile indicated the mental fortitude necessary for conducting a final defense operation that might require ultimate sacrifice. The installation contained classified documents, experimental equipment, and intelligence assets that exceeded the sensitivity of normal military facilities, while the materials required complete destruction to prevent enemy acquisition of strategic information and technological capabilities. Hayes' mission parameters included defending the installation during evacuation operations while ensuring that all classified materials were destroyed according to established protocols that left no recoverable intelligence for enemy forces. His aircraft, a modified F-4 Phantom equipped with extended fuel capacity and specialized defensive systems, provided the capabilities necessary for sustained solo operations, while conventional ground defenses had been withdrawn as part of the general evacuation. The assignment represented the ultimate test of pilot capability and personal courage, while Hayes understood that successful mission completion might require sacrificing his own life to protect national security interests and classified information. Chapter 2. The Classified Facility. Installation Omega-7 represented one of America's most sensitive military facilities, while housing classified programs that exceeded normal intelligence operations and included experimental technologies that could revolutionize military capabilities if properly developed. The facility contained advanced communication systems and cryptographic equipment, while intelligence operations included programs that exceeded conventional military intelligence and involved technologies that could provide decisive strategic advantages in future conflicts. Hayes discovered that the installation housed experimental aircraft components and advanced weapons systems, while classified research programs included technologies that exceeded publicly acknowledged American capabilities and could influence global military balance. The facility's classified materials included intelligence files and operational documents, while sensitive information exceeded normal military classification levels and contained strategic intelligence that could compromise ongoing operations worldwide. Hayes learned that Installation Omega-7 served as coordination center for classified operations throughout Southeast Asia, while intelligence activities included programs that exceeded official military acknowledgement and involved strategic planning for future regional operations. The facility contained communication equipment and coordination systems, while classified capabilities enabled intelligence operations that exceeded conventional military communication and included strategic coordination for classified programs throughout the region. Installation Omega-7's importance exceeded normal military facilities, while classified programs and sensitive materials required complete protection during evacuation to prevent enemy acquisition of strategic intelligence and technological capabilities that could compromise national security. Chapter 3. The Evacuation Protocol. Hayes's evacuation protocol required systematic destruction of all classified materials while ensuring that enemy forces could not acquire any intelligence or technology that might compromise American national security or provide strategic advantages to hostile forces. The destruction protocol included systematic elimination of classified documents, while sensitive materials required complete destruction according to established procedures that left no recoverable intelligence for enemy analysis and exploitation. Hayes coordinated with ground personnel during initial evacuation stages, while civilian contractors and intelligence specialists followed established procedures for removing or destroying classified materials according to security protocols that prevented enemy acquisition. The evacuation timeline required completion of all destruction activities before enemy forces could reach the installation, while Hayes provided aerial protection during ground operations that eliminated classified materials and sensitive equipment. Hayes' coordination included communication with evacuation teams, while destruction operations required systematic elimination of classified materials according to established protocols that ensured complete security and prevented enemy intelligence acquisition. The protocol included verification procedures and destruction confirmation, while Hayes monitored progress of classified material elimination to ensure complete compliance with security requirements that prevented enemy access to sensitive information. Evacuation operations required coordination between air and ground forces, while Hayes provided protection during systematic destruction of classified materials that could compromise national security if acquired by enemy forces. Chapter 4. The Defense Strategy. Hayes developed comprehensive defense strategy for protecting Installation Omega-7 during evacuation operations, while single-pilot defensive tactics required innovative approaches that exceeded conventional defensive procedures and standard military doctrine. His defense strategy included aerial patrol patterns and threat assessment, while defensive positioning enabled comprehensive installation coverage that exceeded conventional defensive capabilities through systematic aerial surveillance and threat detection. Hayes established communication procedures and coordination protocols, while defensive operations required systematic monitoring of enemy approach routes and threat assessment that enabled early warning and defensive response. His strategic approach included weapon employment and tactical engagement, while defensive capabilities required systematic use of available resources that maximized protective effectiveness through innovative tactical procedures and creative weapon employment. Hayes developed psychological warfare and intimidation tactics, while defensive strategy included demonstration of capabilities that discouraged enemy approach and created uncertainty about installation defenses and American defensive commitment. His defense strategy included deception operations and tactical misdirection, while defensive procedures required systematic creation of false information that confused enemy assessment of installation defenses and American defensive capabilities. The comprehensive defense strategy achieved protective effectiveness that exceeded conventional defensive capabilities, while Hayes's innovative tactics provided installation protection that surpassed standard defensive procedures through creative tactical approaches. Chapter 5: The Solo Operations. Hayes's solo defense operations required sustained combat capability, while single-pilot defensive tactics demanded exceptional skill and endurance that exceeded normal pilot capabilities and conventional defensive procedures. His solo operations included continuous aerial patrol and threat monitoring, while defensive activities required sustained flight operations that exceeded normal mission duration and pilot endurance through systematic resource management and tactical efficiency. Hayes developed fuel management and operational sustainability, while solo defensive operations required resource conservation that enabled extended combat capability through systematic planning and efficient operational procedures. His solo tactics included multiple threat engagement and tactical flexibility, while defensive operations required simultaneous management of various threats that exceeded normal pilot workload through systematic prioritization and tactical adaptation. Hayes established maintenance procedures and equipment management, while solo operations required systematic aircraft maintenance that enabled continued operational capability through innovative maintenance approaches and resource conservation. His solo operations included intelligence gathering and threat assessment, while defensive activities required systematic information collection that enabled tactical planning and strategic assessment through innovative reconnaissance techniques. The solo operations achieved defensive effectiveness that exceeded conventional multi-pilot capabilities, while Hayes's individual performance provided installation protection that surpassed standard defensive procedures through exceptional skill and tactical innovation. Chapter 6: The Psychological Warfare. Hayes employed psychological warfare tactics that created uncertainty among enemy forces, while psychological operations exceeded conventional defensive procedures and demonstrated American commitment to installation protection through innovative intimidation techniques. His psychological warfare included demonstration flights and capability display, while intimidation tactics created enemy uncertainty about installation defenses and American defensive capabilities through systematic demonstration of air power and tactical capability. Hayes developed deception operations and false capability display, while psychological tactics included systematic creation of uncertainty that discouraged enemy approach and created overestimation of installation defenses. His psychological operations included communication interception and enemy monitoring, while intelligence gathering enabled psychological assessment that informed tactical approaches and intimidation strategies through systematic enemy analysis. Hayes employed noise tactics and psychological pressure, while intimidation operations created enemy stress and uncertainty through systematic psychological pressure that exceeded conventional defensive procedures. His psychological warfare included timing coordination and tactical demonstration, while psychological operations required systematic execution that maximized intimidation effectiveness through coordinated tactical display and capability demonstration. The psychological warfare achieved intimidation effectiveness that exceeded conventional defensive procedures, while Hayes' psychological tactics created enemy uncertainty that enhanced installation protection through innovative psychological operations. Chapter 7: The Final Hours. Hayes' final defense operations occurred during the last hours of American evacuation, while enemy forces approached installation Omega-7 and conventional defensive options had been exhausted, requiring ultimate defensive measures and personal sacrifice. His final operations included systematic destruction verification, while last-hour procedures required confirmation that all classified materials had been eliminated according to security protocols that prevented enemy intelligence acquisition. Hayes coordinated final evacuation activities while remaining personnel completed last-minute destruction procedures that eliminated remaining classified materials and sensitive equipment according to established security protocols. His final defense included threat assessment and enemy monitoring, while approaching enemy forces required tactical response that protected installation security during final destruction operations and personnel evacuation. Hayes prepared ultimate defensive measures, while final options included personal sacrifice to ensure installation security and classified material protection through systematic implementation of final security protocols. His final operations included communication with higher command, while last-hour reporting confirmed completion of destruction procedures and installation security according to established protocols that protected national security interests. The final hours required ultimate defensive commitment, while Hayes prepared for final defensive measures that ensured installation protection and classified material security through personal sacrifice and ultimate defensive action. Chapter 8: The Ultimate Sacrifice. Hayes's ultimate sacrifice involved implementation of final security measures, while installation protection required personal commitment that exceeded normal military duty and demonstrated ultimate dedication to national security and classified material protection. His ultimate defensive action included systematic destruction of remaining installation components, while final security measures required personal implementation of procedures that ensured complete elimination of classified materials and sensitive equipment. Hayes executed final defensive procedures, while ultimate security measures required systematic implementation of destruction protocols that prevented enemy acquisition of classified information through complete facility elimination. His final action included coordination with remote detonation systems, while ultimate defensive measures required personal activation of destruction procedures that ensured complete installation elimination and classified material protection. Hayes implemented ultimate security protocols, while final defensive measures required systematic execution of procedures that eliminated all classified materials and prevented enemy intelligence acquisition through complete facility destruction. His ultimate sacrifice included personal commitment to installation security, while final defensive action required individual dedication that ensured classified material protection through ultimate defensive measures and personal sacrifice. The ultimate sacrifice achieved complete installation security, while Hayes's final defensive action ensured classified material protection through personal commitment that exceeded normal military duty and demonstrated ultimate dedication to national security. Chapter 9: The Mission Success. Hayes's mission success included complete installation destruction, while classified material elimination prevented enemy intelligence acquisition and demonstrated successful implementation of final security protocols through systematic defensive action. His successful defense included systematic threat neutralization, while installation protection achieved complete security through innovative defensive tactics that exceeded conventional defensive procedures and demonstrated exceptional pilot capability. Hayes achieved complete destruction verification, while mission success included confirmation of classified material elimination according to established security protocols that prevented enemy acquisition of sensitive information and strategic intelligence. His mission accomplishment included tactical excellence and strategic success, while defensive operations achieved installation protection that exceeded mission requirements through innovative tactics and exceptional individual performance. Hayes demonstrated ultimate professional competence, while mission success reflected exceptional pilot capability and personal dedication that exceeded normal military performance and demonstrated ultimate commitment to national security. His successful operations included comprehensive threat management, while defensive effectiveness exceeded conventional capabilities and demonstrated that individual excellence could achieve strategic objectives through innovative tactics and personal commitment. The mission's success achieved strategic objectives, while Hayes' defensive operations protected national security interests through exceptional performance that exceeded conventional capabilities and demonstrated ultimate professional dedication. Chapter 10. The Guardian Legacy. Hayes' legacy as the final guardian established precedents for ultimate defensive commitment, while his performance demonstrated that individual excellence could protect strategic national security interests during critical situations that exceeded conventional defensive capabilities. His guardian legacy included demonstration of ultimate professional dedication, while defensive excellence provided examples of individual capability that exceeded normal military performance and demonstrated exceptional commitment to national security protection. Hayes established standards for final defensive operations, while his tactical innovations influenced defensive doctrine that recognized individual capability for strategic defense and ultimate defensive commitment during critical national security situations. His legacy achievement included recognition of exceptional professional competence, while defensive excellence demonstrated individual capability that exceeded conventional military performance and provided strategic protection during critical situations. Hayes' guardian legacy included influence on defensive procedures, while tactical innovations provided examples of individual excellence that exceeded normal capabilities and demonstrated ultimate commitment to strategic national security protection. His final guardian achievement included establishment of defensive excellence, while professional performance demonstrated that individual dedication could achieve strategic objectives that exceeded conventional capabilities through ultimate commitment and tactical innovation. The guardian legacy achieved lasting influence, while Hayes' defensive excellence provided examples of individual capability that exceeded conventional performance and demonstrated ultimate professional dedication to national security protection during critical situations. Epilogue. The Last Defender. Captain Robert Hayes achieved ultimate defensive success while protecting America's most classified installation during the final evacuation, demonstrating that individual excellence and personal sacrifice could safeguard national security interests during the most critical situations. His defensive achievements influenced understanding of individual capability, while tactical excellence demonstrated that personal commitment could achieve strategic objectives that exceeded conventional defensive capabilities through innovative tactics and ultimate dedication. Hayes' methods established precedents for final defensive operations, while tactical innovations demonstrated that individual excellence could protect strategic interests through defensive procedures that exceeded conventional capabilities and standard military performance. His defensive legacy included preservation of national security, while tactical excellence continued influencing military doctrine that recognized individual capability for strategic defense during critical situations that exceeded conventional defensive procedures. Modern defensive doctrine includes tactical principles that trace origins to Hayes' innovative methods, while defensive procedures continue advancing through recognition of individual excellence that exceeded conventional capabilities during critical national security situations. Hayes' story demonstrates that individual dedication can achieve strategic objectives while proving that personal sacrifice and tactical excellence could protect national interests through defensive performance that exceeded conventional capabilities. Today, defensive doctrine continues incorporating tactical innovations, while individual excellence provides defensive capabilities that exceed conventional procedures through personal commitment and tactical innovation during critical national security situations. His legacy includes both tactical innovation and strategic achievement, while proving that individual excellence can protect national interests through defensive commitment that exceeds conventional capabilities and demonstrates ultimate professional dedication. The final Guardian achieved ultimate defensive success while proving that individual excellence and personal sacrifice could protect strategic national security interests during critical situations that exceeded conventional defensive capabilities and required ultimate commitment.